About the organization called Young Life. Who all has heard about Young Life? Maybe you were involved in high school or you just heard about it. But obviously it's about half and half. So there's some people that don't know about it. Even if you were involved in high school, my speech will give you a more detailed overview of what Young Life is all about. My 3 points I will make is what is Young Life, the history of Young Life, and also how to get involved. First, I will inform you what Young Life is. It is a Christian ministry that reaches out to high school students who would normally be uninterested in going to church or in hearing about God. As stated on the official website for Young Life, the mission statement is introducing adolescents to Jesus Christ and helping them grow in their faith. Young Life leaders strive to build relationships with high schoolers through contact work by hanging out with them after school, going to sporting events, and taking kids to a week-long Young Life camp over the summer. By building relationships with the kids, the leaders get to share their life with them, as well as scripture from the Bible. In the March newsletter of the Young Life newsletter, an alumni said, "I think about Young Life a lot sometimes, remembering how our leaders loved us just for who we were. They did not try to change us. As an adult, looking back now, I really appreciated that." The intentions of Young Life are not to force kids into a relationship with Christ, but to tell them about Christ and to give them the choice to decide how they want to respond to that. My next point is the history of Young Life. It originated in 1938 by a man named Jim Rayburn in Gainesville, Florida. He graduated from seminary school, and his first outreach was for high school students. He started out with a group of 10 students who were in a local school in Gainesville, Florida. And he met with them every week, and they would do good songs, funny skits, and then at the end he would talk about, give them a 20-minute talk about Christ. And then by the late 1940s, the outreach for Young Life would reach to other schools around the area, and Wheaton College students volunteered as Young Life leaders to help keep that growth going. By 1953, Young Life had gone international with outreach all the way in France. Currently, there are programs all the way across the globe. There are 2,400 programs in the U.S. and over 700 programs internationally. Young Life programs reach out to all diversities of students, from Latin American students to Capernaum students. And now there are also even military programs. As Young Life expands into more schools and more countries, the need for volunteers is growing. The next thing I will talk to you about is how to get involved with Young Life. Obviously, Young Life is like a high school thing, and the easiest way is to get involved in high school, but we're already all kind of past that. But there's plenty of other ways you can get involved. The simplest way is just by donating money. Like other nonprofit organizations, Young Life has a huge need for money to send kids to camp, pay for staff, transportation. There's just an endless need for financial aid. So donating is obviously a good option. Another way you can be involved is to be a Young Life leader for high school students. There's a program here at ETSU called Quest, and it takes a semester long, and you go through training and just what it's like to become a leader. And also you can volunteer at camps across the United States. Some of the jobs as a camp volunteer include cooks, lifeguards, maintenance staff, and several other volunteers. I interviewed one of my friends on their experience volunteering at camp, and they said, volunteering in a Young Life camp was incredible. The work was hard, but I would not trade that month for anything. I also have experience volunteering at a Young Life camp, and I can vouch for that same thing. It was hard work, but it was incredible. I wouldn't trade for anything, and I'm going back this summer to do it once again because I enjoyed it so much. And that's not all the involvement opportunities. There's plenty more. You can go to younglife.com if you want to find out other options. But in conclusion, Young Life is a ministry that reaches out to high school students. It has gone global since its start in 1938, and there are several ways to get involved.